Welcome back to the Cannabis Sommelier. I'm your host, Andrew Freedman, and thanks for joining me for another episode of Cannabis and Craft Beer Pairings. Today, I have a wonderful producer from BC and a fantastic extractor from Alberta, so let's dive right into the beer like we always do. Today, I have a Pina Colada Hazy ISA, and this is from Old Yale Brewing. They're located in Chilliwack, BC. If you've never been to Chilliwack, BC, fantastic mountaineer's paradise. Ooh, nice foam on the crack, a little bit more than I expected. I remember the first one I had actually was quite foamy as well, so maybe that's indicative of the brew, something that's going on. Let's just give it a second to pour. Chilliwack, BC, right in a mountaineer's paradise. Interior BC, absolutely beautiful. Your highway to the mountains. So, I don't think it was my pour. Quite a frothy beer, quite a big head. It's dissipating quite quickly. I'll let it chill for just a second and we'll let it get down. So this has Vic's Secret and El Dorado hops in it, I believe. And Vic's Secret are a pretty funny hop, actually made in Victoria, Victoria, Australia. Their first commercial harvest was in 2013. Really nice, piney, tropical flavors. We'll remember that hops have the terpene humulene in them, and that hops and cannabis are actually cousins. The terpenes and flavonoids, both quite similar. So let's dig into that. Hazy ISA, so we can only assume that it's completely unfiltered. I don't think Old Yale Brewing has been around for long. They're doing a lot of neat small batch stuff. I got this in a mix pack, summer mix pack, and this is the rotating single batch limited release that was in there. Let's top it up one more time and then I'll dig into that head. Let's see how it smells. So there's definitely like the rind of the coconut. I smell a lot of coconut rind. There's also a lot of that mango, pineapple, a little bit of pine, but there's also some sweet cereal maltiness from it. I think they might even know what malt they use. Pale Vienna and oats is the malt they use in here. It's quite tropical, but also a little bit kind of like a glue stick on the nose. I don't know if anybody remembers the Elmer's glue stick, but a little bit of that on the nose. Let's top it up before we have a sip. I really like hazy beers. I like the idea of not being able to see through them. And you can actually see quite a bit of particulate coagulating on the bottom here now. So, on the palate, quite dry, medium body, lot of coconut, quite a bit of coconut. I think it's definitely true to the Pina Colada name. It's quite nice. Pineapple, mango. I wonder how they got that addition of coconut in there. I wonder if it was coconut husk in the brew or what. Still some of that maltiness. Quite dry, bitter. It's not overly refreshing. To be honest with you, I don't know if this is exactly my type of beer, but I know that there are a lot of beer styles out there that people really enjoy of this type of session ale, hazy session ale. So this is probably also, it doesn't taste very alcoholic. I bet it's under 5% alcohol. Sorry, I'll look. There it is, 4.5% alcohol. So super sessionable. The cannabis we have today is a fresh frozen extract, and this is from Wild Rose Extracts, and I believe this is labeled as a 1 HCE to 2.5 HCE. Yes, full spectrum extract. Blue Lights. This is a blend of Blue Dream and Northern Lights, I believe done in the column, not a hybridization cross, but a blend like you would blend wine. And the taste notes on it are awesome because I actually write the tasting notes now on the Wild Rose extracts. So guava, Saskatoon berry, candied lime, and cheese are on there. Let's see if I agree with myself today. The heat seal, as always. And really cool with Wild Rose, they have a secret stash contest where you can get diamonds if you order half ounces on Mondays. Go check them out, go find them. looks great, nice and terpy, nice big chunks. These are pretty large. You know, this is almost on the edge of a diamond. I almost feel like it looks beautiful. I definitely like a full spectrum extract like this a lot more than I like diamonds, to be honest. Very saucy on the bottom. Nice small chunks of the THCA in there. And it's definitely that cheesiness up front. There's that candied lime, Saskatoon berry, and that's a very specific regional Canadian thing. If you don't know Saskatoon berry, it's kind of just like a super underripe blueberry that's a little bit waterier. I definitely smell the guava, definitely smell the mango. Maybe a little bit of white pepper and lemongrass as well. Oh, but the cheese stands out on top of that, and it smells like an absolutely beautiful cheese. If I was to get this on a cheese plate, it would be wonderful. I wish I could find a cheese to pair with this. And you know what? Honestly, I would love to start experimenting with cannabis and cheese pairings now that I'm thinking about it. So let's smell from the extract to the beer. It really simplified the beer. The beer became much more malty, very cereal, very one-dimensional on mango and a little bit of pine. Oh, it definitely, from the beer to the extract, it definitely minimizes the cheese aroma and amplifies this almost sandalwood, beautiful musky characteristic. Oh, quite wonderful. Again, smelling like cologne. I have a very good feeling this is going to taste wonderful on the palate. And again, I love how this extract looks. Easy to deal with as well. Lots of THCA in here. This is pretty cool. I'll try to keep it all together so that I can get a great video in the bottom corner for you to look at, but I definitely want to make sure I get the right amount of terps in here. Nice looking dab, wonderful. I have my Rhino Duck and my D-nail. Oh, lost a little chunk, that's okay. A lot of tropical fruits for sure, but the standout is definitely oh, terpy. Gets me in the chest. I don't often cough if you watch a lot. If you've ever seen the Double Bubble tropical gumball machine, the 25-cent gumball machine, this tastes like the green one. It kind of tastes like the watermelon one. Watermelon gumball, a lot of that Karuba wax. But it has these tropical flavors on top of it and a little bit of menthol. The cheese is sitting farthest at the back, a little bit of saltiness, a little bit of that cheesy funkiness. It's much, much prettier on the palate than it was on the nose. Very much more refined, absolutely delicious. With the beer, it knocked down that really coconutty and super malty cerealness that I talked about and really amplifies the nice bitterness and the tropical fruits, that guava, that mango. The coconut is actually a little bit more appealing. It's more like I have a bite of some coconut meat in my mouth, and it's not so coconut rindy. I didn't enjoy that coconut rind so much. Now it tastes like the fresh meat on top of that. I think this was an absolutely stellar pairing. I would 100% support it. For food, I don't know, I'm thinking about cheese, I'm thinking about Alfredo, I'm thinking about just hard cheeses, I'm thinking about getting drunk on the porch, hanging out, you know, having some dabs of blue lights, having some pina colada, hazy ISA, enjoying summer, and what a phenomenal pairing. You know, some honey mustard chicken wings might be fantastic as well. Who knows? Tell me what you think would be an awesome food pairing for this one. Leave it in the comments below. I hope you make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Cheers. Until next week.